It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life! It's a computer screen! It's not a computer screen!
Yeah, that was so dead.
That was not dead.
Jesus. Anyway, today we're playing the Stanley Parable. Well, as it shows, you are playing the Stanley Parable, which is pretty sick. Alright, should we begin? Let's watch this then.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and
did he wank?
Buttons on the
He must have wanked.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Oh, there's a camera.
What buttons to push.
There's still some space. I'm sure the camera's got a blind spot.
This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-bending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Suddenly what?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Ooh.
Something he would never quite forget.
Ooh.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Someone's gonna come out and bite your ass and just tell him.
It's
Or maybe that narrator.
not every game.
Or
is a scary
maybe
game.
he's luring you into a room so he can rape you.
Okay, that's a bit over the top, but okay.
Stan now is gonna suck my
When
dick.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Exactly, that's what they want you to do! Exactly, nice one.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope, I just didn't want to listen to you.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
Yeah.
just to spend, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Should I go should I do it?
Now let's go to the end.
Alright.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Lol.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Wait, is he going to be narrating the whole thing?
Exactly.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
This is
but
weird.
the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What the fuck?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your...
Did I win? Did I win the game?
Look, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling your bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. and trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry,
What the
but you're
fuck?
in my story now.
Oh shit. What the fuck? This is fucked up. Okay, looks like we're listening to him.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, what?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Should I press 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have to
Look
do
at
it.
him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to
She's
work.
quite fit, you know.
One might even feel sorry for him.
Would you
except
fuck her?
that he's chosen this life.
I don't go for pale girls.
Oh, really? Yeah, fair enough.
I like mixed race.
Yeah, that's cool.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
What?
Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
This is so trippy.
And each day that
She's
he
like
returned
commentating
there was a
everything I
reminder
do.
that none of it would ever happen to him.
2 to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he
Other
imagined
room.
that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Where's
The
TV?
thought excited him terribly.
5 to spend time with the boy. No, I don't want to do that.
So he went further.
Why do I hate how I have to listen to this
And that he
prick.
could go through either.
You're not the boss of me.
Choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Give me my free will.
That his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I can't do
As he
anything.
wandered through this fantasy
the
world,
fuck?
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Hey! You know Peter Griffin when
Yeah.
he waits for someone to say the title of the game or film. It's like, hey, Stanley Parable, Stanley Parable.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he
Okay.
might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some
I don't
new
fucking
path.
understand this
Mustn't
game,
there be?
guys.
Exactly.
Perhaps if he played just one more time.
8 to tell your wife you love. I thought I didn't have a wife.
But there is no answer.
What?
How could there possibly be? In reality, all
what
he's
the
doing
fuck?
is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Oh, shit.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
What if I do nothing? Alright, I'm just gonna stand still and do nothing. Okay, I'll press F.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley
Please die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? What happened? Did I lose?
I just try to follow the instructions.
Did I lose?
Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I lost! What the fuck?
Stan
Wait, this is you. You don't like having a ball.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
This isn't exactly you.
Shut up, JJ. I like the